registered nurse here at Lady Salento. I graduated from university last year and was lucky enough to secure a graduate position here in February. It has been a steep learning curve the last 6 months, but I'm reminded on a daily basis why I decided to become a nurse, to care. And in light of today's launch, I just wanted to share a story with you. I came on for a night duty and went in to see my patient. It was a newborn baby and to meet his mum. The baby had been a patient for a few weeks, and in that time he'd been diagnosed at birth, interventions had been planned, and he had already undergone a significant surgery. So needless to say, Mum was quite stressed. She began to tell me that she hadn't slept in several days as her baby had been up all night, unable to settle, and the steady stream of family, friends and staff that had been coming throughout the day made it impossible for her to sleep. So she also declined to go home for the night to get some sleep because she just said she'd be worried about her baby at home all night. Sure enough, as Mum had said, her baby just would not settle. We tried everything we could possibly think of, but we just couldn't get him off to sleep. He just wanted to be held all night. We put him down and he would cry again, and it would just continue on. So it got to about 2 a.m. and the ward was extremely quiet. By that point, the lights were all dimmed. All we could basically hear was this baby's soft cries. I went into the room and asked how things were going, which was, I realise now, probably a bit of a loaded question. And she just burst into tears. So it was a moment for her to just let it all out, just to have somebody listen to how she was feeling, just for her to say how stressed she was and not feel guilty in that moment, and just really let it all out. So she told me basically how she was stressed and anxious, and she hadn't been expecting this. She was expecting to take home her baby and share in the normal experience of becoming a new mum. She was disappointed that her baby couldn't breastfeed. She was trying to just keep it all together when really all she wanted to do was fall apart because she was feeling so helpless. Now, this is not an uncommon story, and many parents are stressed and at their wits' end, worried about their child, as we've heard from some parents today. When I first started nursing and I was in a moment like this, I'd be darting around trying to find the tissues or interjecting with positive comments to try and reassure the parent. But as I go on, I realise that these moments don't really call for reaction. They're more just calling for somebody to listen and be present, bear witness, and just to show that they care. So after this, Mum and I had talked for a little while, I offered to hold her baby so she could get some sleep. When she woke in the morning, she was so grateful just to have somebody to listen to her for those few moments, just to get a few hours sleep and just have a bit of a break. So the very definition of caring is to display kindness and concern for others. So that will stay with me as I develop as a new nurse. The clinical skills and critical thinking is our craft, but caring is the heart of nursing. So that is why I personally find the new values of Children's Health Queensland so intrinsic to my practice. Thank you.